a daughter, turn her wood. Lizzie kidnap a daughter, huh?
Yo, I love that song. Shout out to my young boys, McLeasy and his brother Dan from 6th Street. Yo, they really killed it. And I can tell y'all, listen, this is the shit that we got to experience when it comes to the hood. So I was giving us some time for, anybody that wanted to come up and speak. Oh, where we at? Here we go. So y'all know my opinion, my perspective. I would love to hear y'all comments and stuff like this. And guys,
who are we? We're so ignorant to the facts. There's no loyalty left in this world.
Y'all are more than welcome to hop on all the open panels that we have, because like I said, y'all opinions matter. Your perspectives matter. We're not here to judge. We're here to bring awareness. We're here to bring the news. We're here to bring the stories. A lot of people around us don't have all these type of apps that, a lot of us know about. Even I don't know about certain apps. So I do learn from other people and other panels that I do hop on. So we're here. Each one teach one. This poem right here, I'm gonna put it on and then I'm gonna end this live because, like I told y'all know my honest opinion. Y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I will react. Y'all know, listen, I'm an open book. But this poem right here is a poem that I've read to everybody that knows me, loves it. I've read this poem on Facebook. I have it up here uploaded on my YouTube. I think I uploaded it 2 years ago, but I wrote it a little while before that. So what made me put it was all the recommendations that, I had from everybody. Like, damn, yo, you should upload. I uploaded it, but I did this one without a beat. So let us shorty know what y'all think and how y'all feel. But this right here, this poem right here, is what we're really going through.
Who are we? We're so ignorant to the facts. There's no loyalty left in this world. Don't need no new friends. Alone, looking at the mirror, asking, where's the loyalty, the respect, the moral in life? Who are we that we think that we can judge? Look around. If war came, we dropped like flies. That's how divided we are. Bullets fly in the air like the 4th of July. Now who we hitting? The babies crying, the adults running, while the kids dying? Now we got caskets no bigger than 3 feet lying underground. Heaven's playground getting full. God getting furious. No one notices. So much hate, not enough love given. No one will realize until it's them life shatters. We divided to the point we can't tell who is who, believing in an illusion that will destroy us all. We say we honor and respect our ancestors, yet they gotta be rolling in circles in their grave. We should be ashamed. Instead, we're ignorant to the facts. Freedom is the only treasure that can't be bought with gold. In order to love someone else, you have to learn how to love yourself. We lost so many kings and queens to social media. Now it's a few left that can raise our young, right? So many people complaining. So many solutions underneath their nose. Yet they decide to give a blind eye. Who are we to judge? Can't we just come together? Y'all say the white man racist. So why can't we put our pride to the side and stop killing each other? You forget the youth watching? Let me take a step back. I forgot we live in a world that think celebrities need to raise our kids. Forgetting that it takes a village to raise our kids. The world is divided. Our kids are going missing or molested. Yet, that can't even bring us together. Maybe I'm tripping, but the solution is us. So many are ignorant to the fact. People are woke. They just don't care. So once again, who are we?
Snap, 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 snap.
Facts. Once again, who are we? Blessings, Letitia Third Eye. How are you
Hey,
doing today?
good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Busy day, busy day. Trying to fit this in the best way that I could because I know I'm not gonna be able to go live till next weekend. So
Yeah, that was a great reaction. I had no idea about that young lady. But there's so much content out here, it just kind of gets overshadowed by the unnecessary drama that goes on in life. So
yeah, I came across this video actually this morning when I was doing the update on Carly Russell. I ended the live and I seen this lady on Facebook doing she was doing a reaction to what was happening on this Instagram video. I go to Instagram. Listen, I just found out myself doing this whole reaction that I caught a part of it. I'm like, oh snap! I actually caught a part of it because I actually was watching when the door got kicked in, and
that's
I'm sitting here, I'm like, oh snap! I'm like, okay, so this lady was actually doing a live reaction. That's
that,
crazy.
that is insane. And I'm just tripping on how people are paying. And maybe they maybe some of them did think it was a skit, because I'm just telling you, with today, these people are doing anything just for clicks and views and attention.
And that's the crazy
Attention
part.
is the new drug, for real.
Yeah, and the crazy part is, yeah, a lot of people did think it was a skit because of the majority of the stuff that they do are skits. She what kind of skit? I wouldn't say skits because you made her eat dog feces in on a live. Why would you do that? Like I'm saying, I'm like, yo, the dog feces to me is where she drew the line at, but Shorty couldn't understand that part, I guess. And what's crazy is I knew it. I knew something was wrong with her. I knew she received some type of government assistance. And if I wouldn't have read that whole article all the way to the bottom like I just did, I would have been like you sitting here. I'm like, damn, could it have been a skit? But no, Shorty gets a government assistance and the lady that calls herself Queen Op. And then what name? Queen Op.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, why isn't this story covered a little more? Like the Carly situation went nationwide. That shit went viral. This Shorty went viral, but I don't see nobody speaking on it except for people on Instagram and maybe 2 or 3 people here on YouTube.
Yeah, that I would not have known until you did the reaction that happened, because I kind of be in my own little world with who I'm already subscribed to,
Mhm.
unless it is blown up either online or in the news. And I don't watch the news that often, to be honest with you. But yeah, that shit is disgusting. And I don't know what charges that they face, but
Open multiple counts because that was types of those were multiple forms of abuse.
yeah, I would definitely have done some street justice to her, but it doesn't sound like there's anyone in her life to do that, like to take up for her,
No,
except for the people who were online. Like, they were the
exactly.
ones who seemed to be there was some concerned people online that must have called the police, knew where they were, called the police on them or something.
And that's the people that I give a shout out to because a lot of people wouldn't have did that. Like people were actually paying to see this shit.
Right.
As you can
Right.
see,
That's
I knew what them little coins were because like I have this little app called Omelet Arcade and I play online games. So I
mm-hmm.
was like, but damn, that's not the same type of app that I got. And it's not TikTok. Because TikTok has the same thing. So I was like, damn, it's not TikTok. What is she on? So I was like, oh, when the shorty was like, she's gonna be on some Miko and Bingo app. I was like, I don't know what them apps are. I really don't know.
Yeah, that's some new. I've heard of Bingo, but I've never been on it. I don't even know what they do on there, but yeah, I've heard of Bingo. But yeah, I would not have known. I'm glad you did this live reaction, because it just brings more awareness to what's going on around us, especially with someone in her predicament. Like, she can't help that she's on the spectrum, and apparently she wants some type of love and acceptance, to where she just is okay with how she's being treated,
She
and
just
she don't know any different.
Yep, she just wants to be fit in and she's never gotten the proper help. If she gets put on a schedule and gets the proper guidance, she could actually fit in with the world. And I know for a fact because I deal with it with my son, and right now he's off schedule, and the only thing that's not helping me is what the HIPAA law right now, the way they changed everything. So I got stuck sharing custody with his aunt in the hopes that where she's at, she's able to do a little more and we could work together. That's why I was like, listen, I'm willing to do this, but I'm not giving up my rights because I ain't fight this hard to just give up.
Exactly. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't give up your rights to your baby at
So
all.
like, that's my only option because other than this, like I'm trying so hard. Like I'm even covering. So like, listen, I'm hoping that the process gets done so that when I do have to call the judge, I'm like, look, listen, I'm doing it like this. I understand what y'all want me to do and this and that, but my son's safety comes first.
Exactly. Yeah, because he could possibly have been in that type of situation.
And like if I wouldn't have noticed what happened, my son could have left. Like he could have hopped on that Greyhound and met with whoever he was going to meet up in South Carolina, and I would have never seen my son again. That would have been curtains. And that's why I bring awareness like this because you got to see like
Mm-hmm.
our kids are easily influenced online, and then their friends. Like we keep thinking as us parents that are doing a messed up job. We're not doing really a messed up job, and I'm talking about the parents that are in their kids' lives. I'm not talking about the parents that ignore their kids or got 100 jobs and can give them, their child 5 minutes of their time. I'm talking about the parents that are actually in their lives, even if they got 2 to 20 jobs. Like we're supposed to be detectives, cops, counselors to these kids, therapists, everything. But at the end of the day, as you can see, when we're not that to them, this is what the outcome of what our kids could turn out, especially if they're in the spectrum. And if they're not in the
Just deal with these younger people in the first place.
yeah, it's the
Now, when you're
influence.
dealing with mental either delays or even
Messed up. Blessings, young
like
Rios.
I've worked as a substitute teacher before, and I've worked with them in that capacity, and I'm like, they're not like they're not dumb, like
They're not dumb,
they're
but they
just
live in another world.
socially awkward in most cases. They're not stupid. They could probably do math in their head better than I could. A lot of a lot
They're
of those children are very bright.
they're
They
real
just
good
are
with numbers.
socially awkward, and in some cases these people are going to take advantage of it because they see that, and that bitch, she took advantage of that young lady, and she knew what she was doing, and she said it, and she admitted it on camera. So she's definitely, I hope she gets whatever is coming to her. But to me, that's not justice. Like, I don't look at the law as justice. Law is my justice. So,
It's
but
the
I get it because she don't have that support. She don't have those people. So she's got to get this type of justice. And she might not even feel this just. She might still be going through withdrawals from them. Who knows what she's dealing with? The young lady, I don't know what her name was. Michelle? Was it Shell?
it was Michelle. They were calling her.
Okay. I hate to just be like, I don't know, I don't remember her name, but yeah, so um she might be feeling bad. A lot of people that have Stockholm syndrome, they feel bad about the fact that the person that they were being abused by is in trouble. So
Yeah,
she's going to have to go through counseling and be taught that, hey, this is not how you supposed to be treated. Like, what they were doing to you was wrong. Like, she didn't even realize that was wrong.
at all, at all. Like she was in her own world. Like she, but see, you know what's crazy? Look how the attention got lowered. They're doing everything. She's still dealing with technology. They're
Yep.
online, and that's what draws their attention a lot. Is the computers, the cameras, the coding, all that stuff draws their attention. The games, the little chats and all that. It really draws their attention for some reason.
In my opinion, I think it's because they're already socially awkward, and so going via virtual is probably the next best thing for them.
They
And
felt
then in her case, I don't know, she met these people. I don't know how she met them. I would love to know, like, where she even found this group of so-called friends from, because they're not friends. They were just they were using her. And where's the money? Did you give her any of that money?
No,
Like,
on one video, she actually says that Michelle didn't deserve no coins because she's the one that makes the coins. And since they got canceled on that one app, she couldn't get nothing. I was sitting here like, wait a minute, but if she's part of whatever y'all doing on them videos, she's the reason y'all getting paid because she's the one going through the ultimate.
right. Like she should be awarded. They should be uh required to pay her back some of the money that she made for them, that they spent or whatever they did. I don't know. The big thing is she's away from them right now. I just hope she stays away. Like hopefully whatever, wherever she is, I don't know if you mentioned it because I've been in and out with the little one.
They don't say.
Okay, so maybe she was placed somewhere in some type of group home or in some type of custody of some sort. I don't know if they're able to locate any family for her, but I just hope that they teach her and let her know that these are not the type of friends you want. These aren't friends. These are frenemies. They don't have any of your best interests at heart. The look at her face, looking all puffed and like she looked like somebody beat the crap out of her face. Like they just used it as a punching bag. That's disturbing as hell. Like, what the fuck? Y'all just beat the fuck out of her because she wanted some food?
Because she stole she stole the steak and ate the leftovers from the
But she
plate.
shouldn't even be stealing food, Rachel.
Exactly. You said the same thing. Listen, when I heard that, well, what happened?
I don't know. Am I here?
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, snap. This one, I don't like that one. Wait, we're too close. There we go. Now my face is not so close.
Your face is fine, girl.
No, that was like a close-up, like a
Oh,
mugshot.
yeah.
Like,
hey, young Riaz.
but on one of the clips, as you can see that must have been when she stole the steak and was telling the story when the John goes in and goes through her face and starts punching her. I'm like, that black and blue bruise in her face is not fake. That's some real shit.
So they caught that on the live too?
I guess that was the live from the app that they were on.
Oh,
Listen,
so there is
everything
proof.
was happening in the same day. Yes, all on there. I'm gonna leave the link after I get done with the live so everybody can see all the videos. But like the lady said, there's some videos that they couldn't post because of certain nudity. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all had her twerking, but the top of it off, y'all was making money. I'm sorry to say, they was making some good money off this shit.
Like, yeah, talking about 4,100 people are viewing. If you ask for $1
last night alone on YouTube, though, that was last night to this afternoon because she got arrested today at 1:39 p.m.
Who knows how much money they made off of this young lady. Yeah.
On YouTube alone, she had 4,100 views, and then they were also live on Instagram. On Instagram alone, they had like 5,000 viewers. So I'm saying, I'm like, add that together. Say hi. Go ahead, baby.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi, little one. Yeah, I'm glad you brought this to the forefront because I wouldn't have even known. That's why I'm glad I have a variety of different channels I'm subscribed to, so I can kind of stay in the loop on things that are going on that aren't bullshit related. I'll just say that. That's just how I call it. But
I'm also working hard on this panel because, like, I stopped watching a lot of panels. I still watch certain ones because, they've shown that they're not what people have said. But other than that, I stopped watching a lot of channels. And what I do is I'm like, you know what? Let me start bringing some more awareness because I had stopped. I'm like, I started doing reaction videos. I started, not just doing the reaction videos, but I was speaking on my story and much more. I'm like, I got to get back to that because at the end of the day, that's what I'm good at. So stop watching all the dumb shit here on YouTube and start getting back on my message.
Right, right. Yeah, that's more important than anything. I mean, I do still watch a little of the BS, but I've unsubscribed from a lot of channels,
Yeah,
period.
it's no
Like, yeah, so
people
I get it.
proof.
I
And
get
it's
it.
like,
But yeah, I'm glad you brought awareness to this because we need to teach. Even if I don't have a child that's on the spectrum, I'm still teaching my children, don't allow people like this in your life, because it don't matter if you're on the spectrum or not. Some children are just they're attention seeking because
mhm.
they lack the attention they want or that they need, because you got some parents, they have to work so much or whatever, or you got, even there's just one parent home, so I get why they're attention seeking, but not this attention. This is not the attention you want. You don't want to be bullied and mistreated by the people just to get them paid. And then it wasn't even a skit. Like, I could see if it was fake that they were doing all that shit, but it's not even fake. And still, I wouldn't watch no shit like that. I have no desire to watch somebody eating feces and stuff. Like, that's fucking
That's my
disgusting.
thing though. I didn't know who she was until this morning, right? And
Yeah.
what gets me in the head is like people was watching this, like she was being forced to eat feces and do all this extra stuff. She ate the dirty bath water. I mean, drank the dirty
Yeah,
bath
I saw that.
friend. But y'all don't realize these are not skits until she gets punched in the face. That's what gets me. I'm like, somewhere along the line, y'all should have been. But then there was people saying that she's been abusing her, but y'all don't do nothing until she gets hit on a line, like until it really gets that far. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking that a lot of people probably thought it was a skit because I didn't even know this lady was viral.
Yeah, I
I'm like,
didn't
yeah, viral. I
that
didn't even know.
That's why I was mentioning to you the dude that was missing, what, a week or two ago, that had his 15 minutes of fame, the 17-year-old.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Um,
that either.
oh my goodness. Yeah, the 17-year-old whose mother claimed he was missing for like 8 years. Somebody did a reaction to it. Oh, Sis.
Yes.
Sis did a reaction to it.
Oh
Check
snap!
check it out on his channel.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna have
did a
to.
reaction on it, and come to
Oh,
find out, the
which
boy
one?
has been taking acting classes since he was a child.
Oh wow,
And then you hear him talking to the interviewer, and you're like, wait a minute, a lot of this is not adding up, and he sounds like he is making shit up off the cuff. Like, when you listen to him doing the interview with either I think it's a news station he's doing the interview with, like, a reporter, and he just sounds like all that shit was made up. Like,
wow,
and then you had the Carly happen right after that, so now you're diminishing the value of missing children or
facts.
people, period, because she was an adult, but he was supposedly a child when he went missing for 8 years, and then all of a sudden he came back home, got found, and there's some ancestral kind of stuff going on there too,
So that kind
between
of
him and
shows
his
you that.
mom.
Yeah, that kind of shows you that there's also abuse there. There's something's wrong. Once again, like even
Right.
though it's getting a lie, it's listen. There's loopholes to everything. We gotta jump down the little hole like Alice in Wonderland to figure out what's down there.
Exactly. You
Real
ain't
shit. We gotta follow the little rabbit.
you ain't lying. This is a mess.
But when
Mess.
it comes to this girl right here, I think that girl did her research. She even pulled up, as you can see, the documents to the court and all. I mean, not the court, the her charges and all that. I'm sitting here like, wow. Like, but nobody really realized that it wasn't a skit until the John got beat up on a live. Then she got canceled on that live. The same day, starts a YouTube account and goes viral on YouTube. I'm saying, I'm like, every app she gets on, she goes viral. Like, damn.
Cause she's doing the shit that is what they call, like, CW does. That's what she's doing with that shock. You know?
I don't even really watch Charleston White like that. Only when I hear like a blogger speaking on him and he makes sense, then I'll speak on him. But
Yeah.
other than that, I don't know. It's something off with Charleston White. Something's
Yeah.
off with him. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like when I went and I got myself, in a little jam last year because I was kind of like, I had my foot on a YouTuber because the mill ticket exposed him, and like you talking about a pedophile, like, oh shit.
Mm.
And that's what made me hop on a certain blogger's channel last year because I had my foot on him, and everybody's like, no, he's cool, he's cool, he's cool. But I was like, yo, no, like I get where y'all coming from, but when he talks online, it's some type of vibe that he throws, and I don't know what it is. I just go by vibes. Like my vibes, like my gut has never stirred me wrong. It was just something about him. And I don't know, you can get that vibe off of people on social media too. Like people be like, that's impossible. Yes, the hell you can. Behavior speak 1,000 words.
Oh,
Words fly with the wind.
facts, facts.
And I keep telling everybody that. Like, it don't matter how much you try to cover it up and how much of a good actor you are. Your mouth can say one thing. Your
Mhm.
eyes and your body are going to say another thing.
That is so true because um when CW, he does typically have a different demeanor depending on who he's dealing with. So I don't know what his deal is. Like I know he wants views, but I think a lot of it is
But
just for his marketing.
I think
And
on one video that I saw him on Instagram, I caught one of his eyes one time. And this was after he said something about Kevin Gates. It drew my attention. You speaking on Kevin Gates, and I think on I think it was a video after that. I think he says he couch chases. He
yeah,
couch chases for a living. I'm like, oh shit.
hmm,
And he apologized
exactly.
to Kevin, and Kevin Gates accepted his apology. And then after that, I was like, I just hear bloggers talk about him. That's it.
Yeah, yeah. He's been kind of MIA recently. Ever since that incident with the other dude on here. I'm not gonna say his name, but um yeah, I haven't heard from him since then. But yeah, he just likes to go viral.
Yeah,
And
I think he went not so long ago viral with the Kanye West situation.
oh, did he?
Yeah, I think he spoke on the Kanye West situation. He spoke on a lot of situations that just recently happened.
Oh, yeah, I've been out of the loop then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really be on YouTube as much. When I do, I come on here really to watch, the people that I support, and I'm into the cooking channels when I'm on here. So I really just like watching the cooking channels.
See, I'm on here when someone's on here that I like to watch or listen to,
Exactly.
rather. I'll say that because it's typically when I'm working. It's like for me to listen in and hear something because it's either engaging or something like that. So I'm working typically, and I'm listening in, and of course I'll type in the chat occasionally, but most of the time that I'm listening, I am working.
I know
Um,
that. I see you
but
on both chats. Yeah.
but yeah, it's like,
I
and
think we visit some of the same panels. I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I've noticed you in some of the other chats too, but it's like my channel list has grown smaller. I'll say it's changed because of some of the people who I just don't want to affiliate or listen to, or
The same
I,
thing. I
I've
had to recommend.
recognized certain behaviors from certain content creators that I'm not gonna give my energy to. Um, so yeah, but yeah, I hope those whoever they are, those two women or whatever they are,
They're
I hope they
TikTokers.
right under the freaking jail, because
Listen, they deserve more than jail because if you did that to my child, I keep telling everybody, listen, go grab that orange suit because I'm ready to rock it and I'll look gorgeous in it. Listen, I got the tomboy
gonna
style.
rock that orange suit, y'all. So you better understand that we willing to rock the orange suit.
That's what's
Okay?
up.
We
Listen, out of both
are
my
willing
kids,
to rock it.
that's crazy though because you could tell Shorty can't fight one, and even though like on one of the clips, she was like, "Oh, she got all that mouth." Yeah, they're autistic. They got a mouth on them.
Yeah.
So if you say something, they'll challenge you right the fuck back. You just lucky she's not one of those that are like bookworms that
Mhm.
they'll hit you with the dictionary and you'll be like, how the hell do I hit you back?
Right.
What the
She have
hell?
words that people come out of prison with. You like, huh? So
I'm
I'm
like,
about to
yo,
look that up.
because my son is like that. He's
Yeah.
autistic. And yo, when I tell you that when he hits you back, like, I'm like, what you just say? And
Mm,
I'm over here thinking he said some ratchet shit. And I'm like, he's like, look it up. Do your research. I'm
mm.
like, you're your mother's child, but all right, you don't have to be a smart ass.
Right. Yeah. They could be
Like,
very
he just
intelligent.
popped with the dictionary. Like, I was in high school 15 years ago. I'm doing the G